fucking dark day, dark night. Fucking ain't slept, ain't fucking eaten. Just feel sick to my fucking stomach, mate. Really, really do. It's the death of football as we know it. I just feel fucking empty. I just feel fucking soulless at the minute. I fucking let down. I feel let down. I feel betrayed. I feel hurt. Doesn't surprise me because, let's be fair, especially the big Premier League clubs, they're not giving a fuck about football fans, about real, proper, match-going football fans for a fucking long time now. Ever since television became king and money became the root of all evil in the game. They don't care about us that click through the turnstiles week in, week out. They spend our hard-earned cash watching a team or watching our football clubs that we fucking love and adore, and fucking the very fabric of the club runs through our fucking veins. It's our blood. It's our air. It's it's everything that we fucking that we consume. It's our life, And how fucking dare these millionaire fucking owners, the majority of them, would you fucking believe, are bastard Yanks, the majority of the fuckers, the greedy bastards, that don't give a fucking shit, that fucking go and try and take my football club, your football club, away from us to form some sort of break-off fucking European Super League. It is fucking wrong. It is fucking wrong. It's a disgrace. And we, no, I don't mean we. No, that's the wrong word. I feel I've let down Sir Matt Busby. I feel that I've let down his legacy. Everything that he built, this fucking football club, everything he built, this football club to be, and what this football club continue to become under Sir Alex Ferguson, it's just all gone. It's all gone. It's just been ripped up in front of our eyes into tiny little pieces and just thrown back in our faces. These fucking owners have not had the fucking bottle to front up to the fans and say, this is what we're looking to do. This is what we want football to become. They've not had the bottle to fucking ask us. And to hear that they're not even had the bottle to even consult a legend like Sir Alex Ferguson, who sits on the board, to consult Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, the manager, to consult the players. It's just unforgivable in their decision making. It's fucking horrendous. And I get that TV is fucking king now. TV, that's all fucking football clubs care about. It's TV, revenue, money. But they care about the fans that sit in front of their fucking box and watch the fucking games week in, week out. Long gone are the days that they fucking, loved us for turning up through the turnstile, spending our hard-earned cash to help support the club in any way that we could, through ticket sales, merchandise, whatever it may have been. We used to feel fucking valued. We used to feel as part of this great football club. Now I just feel like I'm part of the bottom of someone's shoe. just dirt, just fucking, just like a piece of scum that just gets kicked about from one pillar to the next pillar. It's heartbreaking. This football club that I loved for over 28 years of my life has just broken my fucking heart. It's disgraceful. You know, I got into Manchester United for the love of the club. I got into Manchester United from the tradition of the fucking football club, from the very foundations it was built upon by Sir Matt Busby and Jimmy Murphy in particular. That's what made Manchester United Football Club special. That was what separated us from the rest. We were forerunners. We were revolutionists. We were fucking, we were the club that every fucker looked to. We was the club that everyone looked up to. We always did things the right way. We always held ourselves to the highest of high standards. Now look at us. We are in fucking disgrace. We are a fucking disgrace, man. And I feel sorry for the genuine people that work inside that football club, that love Manchester United for what Manchester United is. The players, the staff, Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, Sir Alex Ferguson must be absolutely fucking heartbroken, that lad. All that hard work that he did to help build upon Sir Matt Busby and Jimmy Murphy's legacy, to build his own dynasty at Old Trafford. It really fucking hurts me. It genuinely lost for words. And I've seen people saying, I'll harp on back to this. I was on All For United last night on Wall of Reds, and the topic was that's when I turned my back on the club, and I said, well, listen, I won't go. I ain't interested in this fucking Super League bollocks. I'd rather go and watch the women and then the 23s. But now to hear that, but at that point, I didn't hear that the women, they were actually playing the same thing for the fucking women's sides as well. It's just fucking crazy. It's ludicrous, mate. And then people like, would you turn your back on the club and go and support somebody else? I can't support anybody else. I'm sorry, I'm not one of these football fans that support 3 or 4 different fucking teams. With another fucking thing that I don't get. How do you show love and passion for more than one fucking club? That doesn't sit right for me. That's another Monday bollocks shit. Oh, I support Man United, Rangers, fucking Real Madrid. Fuck off. One fucking team. You fucking glory hunting fucking idiots. Fucking, honestly. Just fucking infuriates me. The whole fucking shebang. The whole Monday football infuriates me. And I was born in 87. And I got into football in about 94 time. I got into football quite late, to be fair, because my old man was in the army, and we used to be based over in Germany, used to travel all around the world as well. So I never had that sort of football in my life until I sort of hit like schools and that, like your primary schools and your nurseries and whatever. When you start making friends, you start kicking the ball around for the first time. And my best friend at the time, I grew up from all the way through primary school, all the way through juniors, all the way through seniors, college as well. He got me into supporting Manchester United, really. And the lad sadly passed away a few years ago. But he must be turning in his grave, man, to see what this fucking football club, the football club that he loved even more than I did. He had fucking, he was passionate and fucking loved it more than I did. He must be turning his fucking grave right now. Sir Matt Busby must be fucking turning in his grave as well. this is not Manchester United. This is not what this football club was built upon. And I can say the same for Liverpool. And don't get me wrong, I fucking hate Liverpool. I hate the fans. I hate the fucking football club. But the one thing I respect Liverpool for, and I've always said this, is like Manchester United, they have proper footballing history, proper footballing heritage. And now, like them, their fans, like us, beg your pardon, their fans are going through all this shit. 6 times champions of Europe, Liverpool. Trailblazers in the 70s and 80s in Europe. You know, they turned that back on that competition. Absolutely disgraceful. Manchester United, the first British football club to participate in European Cup football. That was the vision that Sir Matt had. You know, the Busby Babes, the very core, the very foundation of this football club, trailblazed through Europe. And on that fateful day in Munich, this football club's darkest day, we've trashed and dishonoured their memory. We have trampled on their graves and just fucking said, fuck the lot of you. You know, 10 years later, for Sir Matt to come back and a decade later get to a European Cup final, win it at Wembley. Way before my time. But that's our fucking history. That these fucking greedy bastards have no fucking right to take away from us. 1999, I always say, is the greatest year of my life. There'll have never been another year like 99. The treble. Sir Alex Ferguson winning the European Cup for the first time. On Sir Matt Busby's birthday, by the way. Even more significant, it was on Sir Matt's birthday. And then, obviously, when I was a bit older, got to the European Cup final. And we did a European Cup and Premier League double. In Moscow. Sir Alex Ferguson got to 4 Champions League finals. Won 2, lost 2. But we got there on fucking merit. We got there playing the football that we all love and we all know that Manchester United can play. We played the Manchester United way. We played football the way that Sir Matt Busby taught us to play the beautiful game. Sir Alex Ferguson upheld them traditions. And now it's all fucking ruined for his Super League. I'm lost for words. I really am lost for words. Manchester United should be destroyed before my very eyes. And do you know what I feel sorry for more than anything? Forget me. And I do apologise for fans of the older generation as well. Forget you for a minute. It's the next generation I feel sorry for. It's people like my son, who's 7 years old, that all I've been teaching him since the day of his birth is about this football club and the traditions that this football club has upheld. The very traditions that Sir Matt Busby and Jimmy Murphy, in particular, I say it again, those two in particular, built this football club upon. It's just been tarnished. It's been taken away from us. And I feel sorry for my son. How can I justify in telling him to go follow Manchester United now, like me, to continue on with our family tradition, if you like, of supporting Manchester United. How can I tell him that? But the very fucking football club that I love. No, I rephrase that, because it's not the very football club. It's not the football club at all. It's the fucking owners. The owners of this fucking football club have turned their back on everything this fucking football club stands for. That this fucking football club holds to the local community. The Glazers are not wrecked just a worldwide brand. They've wrecked the biggest football club in England. As I said before, we was always held to the highest of high standards. We was always the ones that everybody else looked up to. Whether they loved us or hated us, everybody looked up to Manchester United. From the Babes to the class of 92, from Busby to Ferguson. We was always the forerunners. We was always the ones that everybody looked up to. Now look at us. We're a shambles. We are a disgrace. We've helped kill English football. We've helped kill association football as we know it. Yes, I think the game, I agree, it went a long time ago, but we have finally hammered the final nails in the coffin of the beautiful game. This is it now. There's no turning back. These fuckers ain't gonna. These fuckers won't be asked. These fuckers won't be asked if they don't fill Old Trafford. They might as well bulldoze Old Trafford down. They don't give a fucking shit. They do not give a fucking shit. You know, I through this pandemic, Manchester United up until now have gone about it in absolutely the right way. You know, just when you're getting that little bit of faith back into your football club, back into the football club, that finally they're getting the message back that it's the people that matter. That the owners go and pull this shit. Seriously. Go and pull this shit. You know, I was fucking absolutely buzzing when Manchester United did the thing with the sign when it went NHS United. You know, lit the sign up that way. Absolutely fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. All the work they've been doing in the local community, by the way. The one thing that I will say about Manchester United is they've looked after the kids in the local community quite well, reasonably well. I think my son, for example, received a package from the Manchester United Foundation. You know, a bag with a flask bottle and a football, and I think it was a colouring book. I think some crayons and that, some felt tips and other bits and bobs. You know, they didn't have to do that, but it was a step in the right direction. I thought that finally football had seen sense and seen that it's the people in the fucking communities that need to look after. It's not just your worldwide fan base, it's the people around you. And I thought they finally got it back into their heads a little bit. Not much, but just a little bit. That it's your local community that suffers the most, you know, that has been suffering the most through this pandemic. I know it's been a worldwide pandemic, but it's been good that Manchester United have looked after them children. Or tried to cheer the children up with things like a gift bag. They didn't have to do that. And with school meals and with helping out with NHS training, you know, with jabs and whatever, you know what I mean? To help people do jabs, say John's Ambulance, etc., etc. Absolutely fantastic Manchester United on that point. But this, last night, is the biggest kick in the teeth anyone could fucking give you. You have turned your back on us. And it's not just us local fans. You've turned your back on a whole worldwide audience of fans. Now, I'm not saying that everybody's against this Super League. There will be some out there that are for it. And fair play, I respect your decision. Football's all about decisions and opinions, and I'm not going to slag anybody off that wants it, you know. That's entirely their choice, but for 99% of football fans, this is a death, mate. I've had Leeds United fans, and let's be fair, Manchester United and Leeds United don't get along. You know, I've got a mate. Oh well, yeah, he's a mate. I was gonna say he was my ex-manager in my old previous job, and even he tweeted me saying it's time we all took a stand. We all stood together as one. Leeds United fans, Liverpool fans, City fans, United fans, fans from all across the country should be united against all this shit. It's our game that they're ruining. Grassroots football is a fucking shambles. And as much as I'd like to lay the blame on the FA for that, it's us bigger clubs that we've got to look at as well. Have we done enough? Have we fuck? We haven't. Because long ago, Premier League clubs turned their backs on the local community. Yeah, the foundation, Manchester United Foundation, they've been fantastic. You know, they do whatever they can do. But as a football club as a whole, we've been mistreated for years. You know, I love going to Old Trafford. I love going through them turnstiles. I love even buying a nuked out fucking pie from the kiosks. You know, that fucking burn your fucking mouth, completely fucking set your mouth on fire, man, just taking one little bite into it because they've been nuked to fuck. You know, people used to take piss out of me because I used to get, so especially on work nights, I used to get there pretty early, sitting there, just soak up the atmosphere. I was just sitting there early. And people used to take the piss a little bit, you know. But I love the atmosphere at Old Trafford. I love just sitting there, just staring at the pitch and thinking, you know, and thinking back to days when I was a kid where I used to dream of wanting to play on that football pitch. You know, and now I just don't know. I'm completely lost. I thought I wasn't going to do this till I had a clear head, but I just really just don't know. I don't know. I feel betrayed. I feel, you know, and the thing that pisses me off the most is the United been badgering about season ticket sales. Are we going to renew? We've got till this time to renew season tickets. I tell you what, season ticket renewals will be the least of their fucking worries. I tell you now, because I don't think many people are going to renew off the back of this. But again, they don't give a fuck because of all this money they're going to get from fucking this so-called bastard JP Morgan. Oh, guess where JP Morgan's from? America. What is it about fucking America that keeps fucking bastardising sports? Fucking keep your shit fucking sport the way you run sport in your own fucking country. No wonder why the worldwide fucking audience don't give a fucking crap about your fucking sports, because they're boring and they're shit. Because it's all fucking franchised to fuck. There's no competition. I look at YouTube videos and I try and see the passion from fans. They're fucking suffering. It's shocking. Compared to European fans, compared to South American football fans, your sports is shit and shocking for atmosphere because no fucker can buy into it. And that's what's going to happen in this European Super League. The atmospheres are fucked. In fact, atmospheres in English football have been fucked for years. Ever since Hillsborough, the atmosphere in English football has been fucked for years. You know, we've had that policed out of us. That's why I've always wanted on my bucket list to go to South America. I will go to Argentina to Boca Juniors, a River Plate game. Just for the pure atmosphere. Because for me, that's where football is still pure to the fans. fucking, I don't know, you know, and I just fucking just don't get it. Just don't get it. I just don't get this whole fucking whatever it has to be Americanized these days. What is so great about fucking America? Nothing. Nothing. And I do apologise for anyone, because I've got a few American mates, and I do apologise. It's nothing against you people, trust me. But sorry, but your sports are shit. They're boring, they're crap. Baseball, fuck off. Just as bad as cricket. We've got boring sports as well. But why should we turn the one fucking sport that gives everybody pleasure around the world and turn it into a boring franchise bastard shitty league? What's the common denominator in all this? Oh, JP Morgan's American. Oh, yeah. Fucking Liverpool's owners are American. Fucking our owners are bastard American. The Arsenal owners are bastard American. The only ones that ain't are fucking Real Madrid and I think Juventus and obviously Chelsea and fucking City. And Manchester City surprised me. How much more money do those fuckers need? Fucking me, man. Everything's just ruined by fucking greed. And that's the American way, by the way. Fucking greed. It just fucks me off, man. Absolutely fucks me off. Just... I don't know. I feel sorry for as well as the Global League football clubs in the pyramid, in the English pyramid. Football in the next decade is gone. Gone. I can't see football surviving this. Why would anybody be in support of a thing that's got no relegation, no opportunities for teams to... Alright, so someone could argue, I think, is it 5 teams maybe? Across a whole variety of regions or something that could come in. That's just 5 clubs. So you're telling me that fucking, for example, West Ham go and win Premier League, they're not allowed to join this because fucking it doesn't work for you? What kind of bullshit is that? But this, unfortunately, this is the world we live in now, isn't it? Because you look at fucking kids' sports. In this fucking country as well. You fucking ruined it. Oh, there's no losers, there's no winners. It might upset people. Fuck off. That's the whole point of fucking sport. To be gracious in victory and to be dignified in defeat. That's the whole fucking point of sport. Why are we trying to unteach that? No wonder why kids don't want to get into sport, because you're making it fucking boring. I'm looking at you, the fucking government, as well. I'm blaming you, you cunt. You're the fucking ones to blame for this as well, for this snowflake fucking culture we're living in at the minute as well. Fucking disgraceful, man. No wonder why grassroots is on its ass. And kids are getting fat. And fucking the obesity levels going up, and people just don't have no fucking time for stuff anymore. Because we're teaching things out of them. We're teaching fun out of kids now. We're trying to teach them to be all robotics. Or robotised. And that's the way football's gone as well with fucking VAR. You're making it too robotised. The game is not what it used to be. We do not recognise it anymore. It's not fucking rugby where it takes 10 years to fucking get going again. This is football, the Premier League, where it's played at fast breakneck speeds. Where the pace in the game is what makes English football unique. And we're slowing it down because we're taking 10 years to fucking see if someone's offside or not. Fucking hell, this is becoming this. This has been coming. You've ruined the fucking game. The FA, the fucking UEFA, FIFA, fucking this bastard lot as well now. You lot have all had a part to play. Sky Sports as well, I'm looking at you. And BT, and all the other television companies. You have ruined the game. And you've allowed the game to become this shit thing that it is now. You know, Sky Sports, because they're sitting there taking the high ground. You hypocrites. You're the fuckers that are part of the problem in the first place. With the Premier League breaking away and, oh yeah, you're in a big hand in all that shit. Yes, you made it more accessible, the game, to people that can't get to it. Fair play. But you also have made it an absolute living nightmare for us fucking match-going fans. For your kick-off times, your bullshit days. Give you Brighton away on a fucking Monday night at 8 o'clock on a work night to get down to the fucking South Coast, man. Are you taking the fucking piss? You've taken the fucking piss out of us football fans for far too long. And no wonder why this bullshit that's happening now has happened. You've all played a part of it. We've all ourselves played a part in that. And now look at us. I don't know. I'd probably just rant and rave him just for the fucking... Because I'm hurting right now. I'm genuinely hurting right now. My heart feels like it's just been fucking ripped out and fucking thrown into the fucking bastard River Irwell. It's a sad day for football. It's just a... You know, I could say, you know, United turned the back on us match-going fans. But I can't, you know, I accept that a long time ago that we're just a number to them. We're just a number to football, and we're just a number to these big organisations that run the games, the Premier League, the FA, the UEFA, FIFA. We're nothing but numbers to them. We're bottom of the pile. We're nothing, you know, we're nothing to them. We're like the borrowers at the skirting board. Bottom of the chain, can't see us. You know, they don't want to pay attention to us. But what I cannot sit here and take is the owners of this football club turning their fucking back on our history. Destroying Sir Matt Busby, Jimmy Murphy's legacy. Destroying everything this football club stands for. Football was supposed to be a game for the working class people. It was supposed to be the people's game. That's what I always say from the FA. It's the people's game. It hasn't been the fucking people's game for fucking years, you absolute bellends. It's a game full of fucking for the rich fat cat playboys out there. Splash their fucking cash, to line their fucking pockets full of cash. And how dare the FA try and take a moral high ground, because you cunts have been doing it for fucking years. You have cared little about your fucking leagues for years. And I'm talking of grassroots to your football league, to your women's leagues. You have not shown an ounce of fucking care. So don't you dare stand there or sit there and take the moral high ground when you yourselves have taken a massive part or played a massive part in what's fucking happening now by doing sweet FA. Fuck all. To try and save the game of the last decade. Because this game of the last decade has just fucking spiraled so far out of control. It's unrecognisable. And we're gullible. Those football fans are gullible. Many said we should have walked away in 2005 when the Glazers took control of his football club, like a few did when they broke away and set up FC United in Manchester. But loyalty, love for your fucking football club, blinded love is what kept us going. Forget about the successes under Sir Alex Ferguson. Forget about the riches of what we've won as a football club in our long, illustrious history. I love this football club. Because of what Sir Matt built and Jimmy Murphy. Because of those Busby Babes. Because of what Sir Alex Ferguson continued to build upon Sir Matt and Jimmy Murphy's blueprint. I bought into this football club because of the unique way that we were seen throughout the world. You know, that we was Manchester United, we were different. We were pioneers, we were everything that everybody held to a high standard. Including ourselves, we held ourselves to the highest standards. But now look at us. We look like fucking cowards. You know, and I love Joel Glazer, by the way, when he was saying, oh, it'll be about, you know, ensuring football for the future and facilities and all that. That bit got me. Fucking facilities, sunshine. Have you seen the state of Old Trafford, lad? You have allowed it to fucking rot since 2005. You lot have had nothing to do with Old Trafford. The quadrants were signed up on and started long before you fucking came in. Fair enough. All you've done is built an extended disabled sections of various parts of the ground. That's the only redevelopment that's been done since. And that's only because they fucking had to, because the FA were going to find the fuck out of you. Just look at the state of it. And it's just amazing, actually, they think that, because was it last season or season before? I can't remember now, top of my head. But they threw a lick of paint on the outside of Old Trafford just to fucking try and snazz it up a little bit. You think a lick of fucking paint is what that stadium needs? Old Trafford used to be the envy of English fucking football. It used to be held as the fucking theatre of English football. Now we're getting outdone by fucking everybody. Look at Spurs' new ground. We failed to move with the times. We stopped. We stopped moving forward with the times. Something Sir Alex Ferguson always said, we need to move forward. And that's what happened to Liverpool back in the day. After all their successes, they failed to move forward. They stopped. And we fucking did exactly the same fucking thing. We stopped. We stopped moving forward. I've had enough of it, man. Where do we go from here? I don't fucking know. And if by some miracle we do get back to Old Trafford and this shit's all fucking blown over or something and whatever, or it gets kicked to the curb, whatever, if Ed Woodward fucking dare shows his face at Old Trafford, I hope we hand the fucker out. Because he's just as much to fucking blame for this as the owners. He's their little puppy dog. I've had enough of him. I've had enough. Enough is enough now. Enough is enough. It's time for fans to take a stand. Because this is fucking wrong. This is fucking wrong. This is going to destroy world football as we know it. The game as we know it. It's just fucking wrong. I want my football club to win things on fucking merit. Through hard work. Through hard graft. Through last minute winners. Through all the boring 1-0s. All the boring 0-0s. Freezing my ass off. Sitting at Old Trafford on a freezing cold winter's night. Can't feel my toes. I want it to be fucking earned. Not given to us on a fucking plate. Oh, there you go. You just put the JP Morgan fucking Super League. I couldn't give a fuck about a JP Morgan Super League. I want us to be the best in the fucking Premier League. I want us to be the best in the FA Cup. The fucking FA Cup. Which for me is more prestigious than the Champions League. We have allowed this greed to fucking destroy the most famous knockout competition in all of football and history, the FA Cup. We have allowed it as football fans. Football clubs have allowed it. The FA Cup, mate, means more to me than the European Cup. And I know it's the rich history of Manchester United with the European Cup. But the FA Cup, it just meant more to me as a kid. And, used to get wall-to-wall TV coverage all day of the FA Cup. It used to be at 3 o'clock on a Saturday afternoon. Now look at it. 5:30 on a fucking Saturday or whatever it may be. Just to suit peak television audiences. Don't even get wall-to-wall coverage. It starts about 5 o'clock now, doesn't it? I don't know, man. I love the European Cup. And it's not me saying that I don't love the European Cup. But for me, the FA Cup is more prestigious. The FA Cup, as I said, is the oldest knockout football competition in the world. And we have disrespected that for years now. And it's a shame to see. The European Cup we pioneered to go into. We led the way for British clubs to go out there and achieve what seemed impossible all them years ago. Nottingham Forest, 2-time back-to-back European Cup winners. Aston Villa, European Cup winners. Why are these football clubs not being involved in this European Super League? Spurs ain't won a European Cup. Arsenal not won a European Cup. What the fuck are they winning it for? It's a disgrace, mate. It's a disgrace. And I want to go into the Champions League. I want to qualify for the Champions League every year. Of course I do. I want to go win a European Cup on merit. I want us to be the best in Europe. But by merit. By hard work. By winning football matches. Late comebacks. Limbs everywhere moments. That's how it's, even in defeats. To come back from the jaws of defeats, be defeated one week, coming back the next week in the second leg or whatever it may be. Like Paris a couple of years ago, man. Marcus Rashford's penalty. What a fucking night in Europe that was. Now we're not even going to get that now. The League Cup, which has always been belittled as like a Mickey Mouse trophy, which only over the last probably 15 years or so has become like a major trophy type of thing for big teams to win. I suppose in a way you could probably credit Jose Mourinho for that, because I think he sort of maybe was the first manager that really put importance on the trophy, to win a trophy early on. But I still want to win the League Cup. I want to win every competition United are in. I want to win it, but win it on fucking merit. And if we get knocked out the Champions League that we have been, and we qualify, and then we drop down to the Europa League. So be it, because we're not being good enough. We're not being good enough, but we take it on the chin. We learn our lessons, and we try and go again for next season, and we try our damn hardest to win the Europa League. Another one that gets belittled a little bit, the Europa League. It's a trophy. It's what we play for. It's what we're in competition for. It's what football is all about. Try and be in competition to win trophies, to gain promotion to leagues, to save yourself from relegation battles. And if we get relegated, we try and get back up again. You know, United suffered relegation in the 70s, and then we got back up again. You know, no club's immune from it. But this bullshit of a European Super League with no relegation, what's the fucking point? I want to play Real Madrid for the honour of playing Real Madrid, because we earned the rights to play Real Madrid in the Champions League, for example. We've gained qualification to play Real Madrid, or we've gained, we've finished top of our group, or we've gained them in the quarterfinals, semi-finals, whatever it is, by winning football matches. I don't want to play him fucking 2-3 times a year for the next 10 years. Boring. People might say, well, that's what you do in your leagues. Well, it's not though, is it? Because there's always 3 or 4 different teams that will come up, go down and come up every season. You know, this is not a competition. This is a monopoly game for the rich to get richer. This is not done for football fans. This is done for greedy fat cats in suits and ties. And that's the people like Monday football clubs care about. People in suits and ties. Not the average Joe like me or you. I've gone on a bit of a long rant here, and I do apologise if I have upset anyone. It's not my intention to upset anybody, especially if you're American. I love you, man. I love any United fan, no matter where you're from in the world. I just don't understand about trying to franchise and Americanise everything, especially the world game of football. No, it doesn't need it. It doesn't warrant it. And I'm just probably rambling on, and I probably, I'm just lost for. I'm not lost for words. I'm lost at the minute. If anybody can help me, like, find a way out of this, I don't know, man. I just feel helpless. I don't know, man. I'm not slept. I'm not eating. Back to work tonight. Be a pissed off mood. I'm just lost. I've lost. I feel like I've lost the biggest love of my life because of pure greed from owners that don't care. I care about this football club. I love every ounce of this football club, except the ownership. And people say, you buy the merchandise, Ben. Well, I collect, ever since I was a young lad, ever since I first got to football, I've collected football shirts. Look, there's this Olish one there, Olish shirt. I've collected football shirts, and I'm probably part of the reason to blame, because I do spend on merchandise. Because I'm a collector, But that's through blind love for my football club. For love of these players that represent this football club. Bruno Fernandes, Dean Henderson, United Academy graduate, by the way. Mason Greenwood, United Academy graduate. It's for these players that I love the game. There's nothing more than I love seeing these two, especially two of the academy, two of the homegrown players, make it in the first team for Manchester United, because that's what we're all about. That's what we're all about: developing young talent, giving them a stage, giving them a platform to perform at the very highest level to the best of their abilities. And now even that's gone. What's the point? For European Super League, you know, the Premier League will kick United out. I'm not saying that's 100% going to happen, but what's the one football club that they will make example of? Us. What we're going to be left with? Some Super League. Not interested, lad. Not interested, mate. That's not football. I'm going to stop rambling now because I've gone on for nearly an hour and my head's just fucking pounding, and I'm trying not to cry on camera, by the way. I think I probably look like that. I've nearly been close to tears on this. I do apologise. It's not a very manly thing to do and whatever, but this is destroying me. Properly destroying me. And I just don't know what to do. I don't know where to go. Anyway, thanks for watching, and sorry it's been a bit of a shit one.